Hello, beeps and boops and squeaks and squoops. Welcome to that time of the year when we mostly walking, we talk and talking, and we are Sean Orangading Dong on the day nine Slice Channel Times. And I'm here with my special guest hosts, Sean, or the
All right, Sean,
Hi,
at the same time. Three, two, one. Hi, Lee.
hey, Lee. Hi, Lee.
yeah,
This intro is going really well. I'm really
and
It's going
pleased.
incredibly
we have a
well.
cat. Is that I still don't know the cat's names offhand. Is
The
that
cat that
Esperandus?
will always be annoying and get in the way is Despy.
Oh, and so this is
That's right.
Yeah.
oh, and so this is a show
Hi.
where we play old and new adventure games, some bad and some good, and we Mike Nelson our way through it, and we riff on them because we're just a couple of clever people doing comedy riffs, and we're gonna be in your town for Sketchfest, and you're gonna have to listen to our podcast. Where we're going to do a live podcast episode because that's all we know how to do. We just riff. We're just a couple of comics. Did I nail it?
That was really good. That was really good. It's
Mhm.
mostly walking. And right before we went live, I said Lee to the intro. And that happened. Lee
It did.
absolutely introed the fuck out of this show. It's mostly walking. The show where. Oops. Whoa. Lee's back.
There's only two
It's
of us.
okay.
The show where it's all Sean's. Yeah, honestly, this is the last week of broadcasting for me for the year, and I have given up trying. That's one of the reasons why when we were getting ready to go live, I was like, should we even do an intro? And Lee just started to count in, and I was like, you got it, Lee, man, and they handled it. It was fine. And so
Yeah.
my question that I want to lead with is what happens to you when you've given up? What represents the giving up of trying hard for you? So Sean, let's start with you. If you're coasting, right? If you're just like, whatever, just screw this here, just get into Christmas break, what starts happening? I mean,
I
I
don't
can
know that I
start.
have. I don't know that I have a great answer to that, but I'll answer a different question. Which is
Wow.
when I know that I'm on vacation, in like in a true way, in a real way, in a way that very rarely happens.
Oh,
Uh, when I take
Ooh.
my watch off.
Oh.
oh,
Like that's a threshold that I
Uh,
don't often cross, but it
yeah,
it it is significant when I get to that point where I've basically said like fuck time. I
what?
do
yeah,
not care.
yeah, yeah. No, that's a really good identification. Where like just needing to track time, just the instant you don't need to, I feel so good. Like for me, I know I'm on break when I go to bed and I don't set an alarm to get up.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it feels so good. And I mean, also, I love just staying up. Not
Oh.
Mhm.
even doing anything, but that just sort of
Yeah.
like feeling of like 11:30 when everyone else is just basically gone to bed and tried to be a responsible adult and I'm just up and like
Get
I'm
up.
doing something stimulating, but it feels very private. It feels very
Mhm.
quiet and
Mhm.
intimate. If I'm watching a stream at like 1 p.m., it's a busy stream. There's construction, cars honking, sirens blaring. But I'm
Yeah.
watching a stream at 1 a.m. It's quiet. It's great.
It's a gorgeous, wonderful time.
Love being a
It's
time
Yeah.
hater.
funny that people don't that more people aren't. Well, maybe more people are awake at 1 a.m. You're just all observing
It's
and
a
honoring the quiet.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah, I love the
It's an
quiet.
isolated time.
It is an
Mm-mm-mm.
isolated time for
So
reading shit online. Yeah.
Lee, when
Yes.
it's time for you to just give up trying, what does that
Yeah.
look like? Like, for me, I like staying up, eating, and not setting
Um,
alarms. Oh yeah.
what do I do?
Yeah, what's an entire Lee do? Like if this were senior year of high
I think
school,
oh
this is the
shit.
last week of your last semester.
Senior year of high school. That's
I
Oh
pretty.
think
yeah.
what I do is I tell people a lot. Like because I only have I don't have a lot of secrets. and I try not to do that. But the flip side of that is that the only time I have secrets is just when I'm trying to like not just broadcast things about myself that other people like TMI. My only secrets are
Yeah.
TMI. And so when I give
Sure.
up, I just unclench that and let flow with everything. And then 30% of the people on Twitter are there for it. But like also it just gets all over Facebook, it gets all over like parents, friends of parents. But it's
Ooh,
good.
that's
I
good
think
stuff.
that's part
Oh
of my
yeah.
job. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I think that our generation is just like, screw this artificial propriety. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. And you're going to deal with it. Because
That's
you know what? If you can't deal with it, you should go to therapy. And that's
Yeah.
called aggressive self-care on other people's behalf. Am I offending
Yeah,
you? It
it's-
sounds like you
yeah.
need to learn how to take care of that with your own emotional tool set.
It sounds like you need to
trickle down
you need to-
therapy.
I like that. That's good.
My
That's very good.
yeah, my friend who's a therapist got a therapist recently, so that's good because every therapist needs one.
Dude, yeah, that would be insane to not have a therapist. As a
At
therapist,
the top,
like, oh
do
my
you
god.
think they converge to one ultra therapist?
No, I think they round robin.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a tournament structure set up.
No, I like
is
the
dynamite.
idea that it's not that therapists can be supportive of each other and there's some sort of cyclical group support system. I like the idea that it is literally a hierarchy. Like if you're a level 4 therapist, you can only receive therapy from a level 5 therapist. It just
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
going up, and there's one person that doesn't need therapy, and that is the buck stops here therapist, man.
The alpha therapist.
The alpha and the omega
Only the
therapist.
Omega, I think.
Yeah.
That's the ultra therapist.
Well, everybody,
the ultra therapist has a fucking rocket hand, like just a straight up cyber demon.
oh yeah, I would love that. That like, each layer up the therapy pyramid that you go has one extra non-human element. Like all the level 6s are missing an eye. You go up one more, they're missing an eye, and there's some organ that's being managed external to the body via tubes. Like until you
Hey,
get all the
friendly.
way to like the end, like the end therapist, maybe is just that slime from the 1991 Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, yeah, the fungus.
Sure, totally.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
thank
fungus
you.
song.
Thank you.
Trust the fungus.
My people understanding the reference. Oh, it's so good. And what's really wonderful about playing Sam and Max Say the World is that I am tired. I don't want to have to figure out and or do stuff.
Yeah.
And this game is just well written and entertaining.
Yeah, it doesn't
Carries the
require
entire
a ton.
show. Yeah.
And so we are in this sort of weird TV show minigame where we need
There's
to
definitely some gack there. Yeah.
Yeah, what is the
Oh, is there a
The pool of water.
there's a
It's
shark?
acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
There's a pool shark in there.
There's a pool shark.
Okay, so pool shark has become one of my favorite terms.
It's got a
You know how
falling star
It's a
on it.
term that people
How
use,
appropriate.
like pool shark. But like a shark in a pool is such a funny idea.
It is. That's true.
There's a short video about that that's hilarious, and people are like, "How many more of us is this shark gonna kill?" And somebody's like, "None. If
Hi,
we don't
Mom.
go in the pool," and then people just keep going in the pool.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, so if
Critical
I
Google.
if I recall correctly, here's what's going on. We have a main TV show that we need to do the live broadcast for.
Which
But-
is the cow and chicken show, right?
Yeah, where we need to hide a cow and then some slapstick occurs. And there's these branched TV shows where clearly this is how we get various items and do
Yes.
stuff. So right now we're on the Embarrassing Idol set, and I don't remember what our goal is.
What can you tell
I
me
don't
about
either.
the show
We can
you're
ask
shooting
him
here?
questions,
Embarrassing
I think.
Idol, standard drill. Amateur singers with delusions of ability perform in front of a camera. Judges heckle them, and the public gets sick pleasure out of watching the carnage.
Can I be a
It sounds
contestant?
pretty time.
I often sing in the shower, and hardly anyone complains.
Sure, we're pretty desperate for contestants at the
That's good.
moment. We had more, but they went in to watch the Irish show and we never saw them again.
Highly suspicious.
We can get the we can manipulate what song the third
Oh man.
sibling sings. I think.
Ooh,
Because
maybe.
there's
Allegedly
three of those little
valuable
soda
prize is
poppers.
bestowed on the
Yeah.
lucky winner.
Yeah.
The winner gets a standard exploitation recording contract with a major label.
If you're going to be exploited by the best.
Oh no, my bandage.
I love being on camera because I'm just like, I'm like, am I tired or am I old?
Dude,
Both?
every day when I'm live,
Fucking,
every day I
I can
turn
see
on
how
this.
much baggage I have. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's under my eyes. Yeah.
I turn this camera on and I just can hardly fucking believe that that's what I look like every single day. I'm like, oh fuck, like, and I know that some of that is just because I have like really large eyebrow bones and all my lights are above me, so it just casts big shadows underneath. Because if I just like watch me just tilt my head back, see the circles on the
Oh,
eyes
that's
slowly
good. Look at
disappear.
that. That's oh boy. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. Then
yeah.
oh boy. Have you thought
Mhm.
about lowering your lights a little bit physically?
No, that would require
Staring
far
into
too much
them all
effort.
night.
Have you not been paying attention, Lee? I said I'm done with the week. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to go to bed. I'm not going to move lights. I'm not even going to eat unless someone makes me, man.
I'll hire or I'll hold a bounce card in front of you for like $10 an hour.
I would love that. That would be incredible.
All right,
I'll-
I'll get a plane ticket.
It's on me.
Can you give me some kind of insight into the arcane workings of the judging?
It's pretty simple. All the judges have to agree on a winner. That's all there is to it.
What kind of arbitrary criteria do they use to make their decisions?
That's up to the individual judges.
I channel the spirit of Hammurabi, the ancient Babylonian ruler. Then I pick you, Sam.
Thanks, little buddy.
Huh?
Remind me one more time how the judging works
No,
on
I
this
think
show.
we got to talk
Oh,
to
yeah.
them
Yeah, no, I-
individually.
I make you a mistakey.
That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
All right, so let's put this here.
What's it like working with the soda poppers?
Oh, the usual. They prance around and make unreasonable demands, but they knuckle under because they're desperate to be working at all. Same as the rest of us, really.
Your bleak outlook is oddly refreshing.
All right.
Well,
You got that right.
All right. So who does the judging here?
It's
Or
the
not-
three of them.
They do.
I'm an idiot. I meant to say who does the singing here. Are we gonna be the ones doing the
you
singing?
do.
Well,
You're the
and
singing dog.
The third soda popper, the third sibling, is singing.
Judge looks good on you, Max.
So I
Thanks.
guess it's
I hope it comes with
between the
lunch.
two of us.
All right.
Seems like a pretty cushy job you've got there.
I hope somebody else comes to sing soon. I've got scathing insults and bombast that are itching to claw their way out of my throat.
How is that any different from
Bombast.
normal?
It'll be on TV.
Don't let your passion for overzealous criticism get in the way of our primary goal here, little pal.
I already forgot what that is.
Myra Stump, holding the audience hostage?
Oh, I
right.
love that this game
Sometimes
reminds
my
us.
sponge is a little leaky.
I know, right?
A fact I know all too well.
This game is my go-to example for like in-game hinting system, dynamic hints
Oh, it's just
that are
it's so
really
good.
very good.
Yeah, and I mean pretty much all of it is talking to Max. Like,
Right.
it's-
No, it is key, and I maybe hinting. Maybe actually,
I think
should
I'll
revise
poke
my
around and
language,
look for
'cause
clues.
It's not
You
like
poke up.
he will occasionally give you help in solving the puzzles, but it's less about that and more about reminding you what the hell is going on, like
yeah.
resituating you in the game, which way too many games just do not do that.
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
the number of times when I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go revisit that game that I haven't played in a while. Like, opened up Control, like just I couldn't change the guns. I didn't know how to change the guns. This is actually
Right.
one of the things that I realized is such a huge advantage about games like Civilization that technically have so much information to do, but you literally just move your mouse around and it tells you stuff. Then you click on things and that's it. It's so great.
I have this ongoing theory that if you got rid of the bumper buttons on the shoulders of modern gamepads, that's the right amount of buttons, and that the
Ah, yeah.
bumper and trigger are like that's a little too much. That's my theory. I haven't. It's untested, but
I
Good
kind of
hypotenuse.
feel that way, but about L3 and R3, which is push the
Those the-
analog stick in.
Yeah, those
Oh,
should never exist.
yeah.
Those are real bad.
Ugh. Because then you're flailing all over the place. You know what would be great?
you're-
Could
you're
we get an
28 days
L4
later.
and an R4 where you just twist them?
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
right,
where you just, I mean, you just tweeze them a little. That'd be like so good.
And like a L5 and R5 where you squeeze the sides.
Oh yeah, you pinch and twist, and that's like really good. I
Yeah.
I remember watching some angry video game nerd where he was showing a controller that it was like a tube like this. So you'd hold the tube, and then there was a stick that was sticking out of the tube that you could plunge in and out, twist clockwise and counterclockwise, and move up, down, left, and right like an analog. So you'd just be like jamming and twisting and pulling this thing in, man. It's so fucking good. Oh shit!
Like a bop it.
Yeah, or like some sort of bizarre dildo. Just working the thing in
Did
there.
you ever see the Mandalorian Bop It?
No.
Because it's got sound clips from like somebody who sounds like the Mandalorian guy, and then somebody who sounds like the Baby Yoda, and so it's just like got Baby Yoda sounds, and then it's him just like pull it, twist it, pull it, bop it, and then if you mess it up, he's like, oh, not again.
I actually think that this is like that sort of extreme Dadaist nonsense, like where it feels like everything is headed and participating in extreme over-the-top speculation. And then there's this flip side that is just completely depraved shitposting. And just absolute full disregard and disrespect of whatever the core media and property is. And that is exactly what you just described, Lee. And that's actually all I want to make and all I want to purchase anymore. It's just things that have
Where you're
no
just- yeah.
meaning.
You're locking hearts and eyes with the fucking 20-year-old who put that together on the other somewhere in the corporation on the other side.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this contest you're judging?
Not much to tell. People sing, we judge them. You want to know more? Ask the director. We judges don't have to concern ourselves with operational details.
Tell me about the criteria you use in judging a singing contest, such as this one.
I'm a stickler for technical proficiency. Usually I look for a high note. Someone
A
who can
single high
hit a
note.
really high note
Okay,
always
okay.
impresses me.
I see.
All right.
All right, so we
If you'll
gotta sing a
excuse
high
me,
note
I've got some lines to color outside of.
It's your life.
and or get the other guy to not sing a high note or sing it.
Ooh,
badly.
yeah.
Right.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head,
Repeatedly.
our
Ooh.
careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
Something tells me
Tell
that
me,
you're
old
just going to go
judge,
live
what
with that
gruesome
show whenever
qualities
you
do you look
want.
for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
Uh-oh.
I said I was sorry.
How are we going to win that?
How are we
Happy
gonna
birthday.
win
Thanks.
Do we have
I'm
to,
glad somebody remembered.
I said
Wear
I was
disguise
sorry.
like
What
Peepers?
more do you want?
that? Yeah, we're gonna have to
treat would be
sabotage
nice.
him or something.
Isn't this also St.
Treat.
Boniface
Who wants
Day?
a treat?
Patron saint of carnivorous
Oh,
plants and
we
spiky
can
things?
we can cook
I think
things
that's next
in the
week.
kitchen. We can make a cake.
Let's see this.
What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought
that's
it.
what I'm talking about.
I think the
Yeah,
craft
I got a
services
cake.
crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
Do we just
All
have
we
the
got
cake?
was a basket of tomatoes.
we might,
Yeah.
because first we made a savory
Enjoy your judging.
something, and then I think we tossed it. And
It's a
made
cake.
Yeah, there we go.
Give him
How
a
about
cake.
some cake?
Have a cake, sir.
Cake? Oh boy! perfect for my birthday.
Perfect for that's what I
this
say.
one
was
has
gonna do.
Tomatoes
roofing
in it,
tiles.
right?
Nope.
I think there's tomatoes in it.
That was delicious.
And a little bit scary. You eat like Max.
All right, so Wizard should be happy
Did
now.
that do it?
Happy
for us?
Yeah,
birthday.
he might
Thanks
be
again.
happy.
What
Yeah,
kind
maybe
of
what is-
preposterously un-American weasel are you that you
Oh,
don't
he's
like
probably
tomatoes?
allergic.
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
we're gonna have to poison
I
him.
once
Yeah,
spent
we might have
12
to poison
hours in
him.
the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next
We're
to a
gonna
tomato
kill
on the
him.
plate.
Say no
We're gonna
more.
murdler this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm
Enjoy
absolutely
your
giving
judging.
this
Catch you later.
guy some tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
I like how those three behind that desk are like the same as us.
Oh, yeah.
yes, exactly. No, that's very good. How do we? Because we definitely
Ladies and
are gonna
gentlemen,
have to
please
sabotage
welcome our
the-
next
the guy
contestant,
making the honey.
Sam.
I don't know
Yeah.
how we do
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call.
Busted down hound
Ooh.
dog blues.
That's good.
Love has a thorny
that.
backside.
Just like someone else's song, only somehow better.
Just like someone else's song, only somehow better.
Ooh,
Ooh.
They're all good. They're
I like
all
unbelievably happy.
Shining like a new Mylar balloon.
Whoa,
excellent. Dang.
he's saying a different thing.
I've solved life's greatest mystery, but I'm not telling.
Thinking
Yeah.
about the rings on the great raccoon.
He's definitely not singing.
What?
I
What do
know.
you mean? I'll say anything just
I'm
to make it
confused.
rhyme.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Blowing like a zephyr on a dew.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high
Oh,
note. Keepers is still getting my
I
vote.
think we gotta sabotage.
You
him.
sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for
Okay.
more exciting action after this.
all right. So
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
This show's amazing.
I love this
This is
show.
really good.
All right, where's the guy?
Fascinating.
Oh, found
There
him.
he is. Hey, there he is. And there's his cue cards.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take
Mess
'em.
with him.
I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very
That's
impressive.
dynamically generated.
All right.
Huh, I wonder if... Huh, Am I
Is that
blue?
your mug?
Who are you?
No, it was here when I got here, last week.
Ew.
Okay, let's see here. We have the apple crate.
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna talk to Peepers and see if I can convince him to do stuff.
Well,
Oh, there's a literal
Peepers,
shark.
you
I didn't even
underdeveloped
notice.
Former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently. Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our job.
I love freelance
Sure.
police so much. Oh,
How do you manage to hit those eardrum scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements,
Oh.
I don't. What you hear is pure peepers.
Can we get our hands on
That's
some
almost
helium?
exactly what I would have said.
oh,
Oh
yeah, because
my
you know who
God.
has it is the guy. What's his name? Bosco. Remember?
no,
He's got
I
the
didn't.
voice enhancer, voice modulator.
I'm dying to
Oh,
know.
it's amazing.
Is there any
Oh,
truth to the rumors
that's
about lip syncing on
right,
the
I
old Soda Poppers TV
forgot.
show?
We only did that on the released version.
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
So I know how we get the high note, right? We get the helium, as you said. But
Right,
how do
right.
we?
we need a lot of money.
But we need like millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wait, why do we need to win Embarrassing Idol?
So we can get $1 million. That's the problem.
It's catch-22. So wait, what are the TV shows? There's the cooking show where we can probably put some
Where are we
tomatoes
going,
into a
Sam?
cake.
There's Embarrassing
There-
Idol.
Embarrassing
TV
Idol,
studio.
where-
Goody!
Unclear exactly what we need out of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Do we get money? What did she say the prize was? I thought it was like a something different. I don't remember.
Yeah, let me...
And then isn't there a third other show?
I think you're right. Let's just take a revisit.
Yeah,
Midtown Cowboys is the base show.
Yeah.
Who's never going to be a
Who's
millionaire?
never gonna be a millionaire?
We haven't even looked at this. Oh, this is how we get $1 million. Oh, I'm
There we
a
go.
dummy. Yeah,
Oh,
here
of
it is.
course.
I love it.
Love it. It's easy. Dude,
another half
Sean,
the
you're the
office.
hint system.
Look,
You're being
Max,
the hint
there's
system.
the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages.
They're
There's
captive
somebody
audience.
famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss.
Hugh
Inventor of
Bliss is
prismatology.
so good.
Help millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine, but if he magically pulls another rainbow
So many
butterfly out of
gurus.
somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
I love Hugh Bliss.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
It's such a good name.
I'm Hugh Bliss,
It's a good name.
Yeah, we know.
and you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Ooh, show us a magic
Dazzle
trick.
us with a feat
hell
of
yeah.
legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Oh,
Ochre. No, mauve. Burnt sienna.
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
all right. What's it gonna be?
Green.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is, with magic.
Whoa.
Ah.
Wow.
I know what you're thinking. Is it real?
Oh,
or
green
is it
text.
illusion?
Is he chroma key?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're
Oh,
gonna have to
Say,
chroma
Hugh
key him.
Bliss,
We're
can we
absolutely
get a
gonna
picture
have to
with you
chroma
for
key
our
him.
scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Picture.
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
all right.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh.
Why did we come for Myra?
Oh, don't you see?
Because
That
she's the
was our
next case.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
As
the
the
case.
resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider
I
it
think
my
the
civic
police chief
duty to
called us
say,
and said
prove
there's
it.
an audience in a TV
Okay,
station that's being
think
held
of something,
hostage.
anything.
Yeah. Ooh.
$6,373,411.
Damn.
.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
Jesus.
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else.
Wow. This is brutal.
right.
Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me, do me.
Oh my. and that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
All right. Why do you want to see
What's your
Myra?
business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics.
I love
Handbook for
Emetics.
Multicolored happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my. How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
Oh
There you
yeah. All right. What's
What's the
prismatology?
story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Flapdoodle.
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for. And yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
All right. See you, Hugh.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Perfect.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Oh, this is. I love the
Hey,
green
butterfly
screen
fly.
chroma key idea. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
All right.
Myra exclamation point.
Myra $&$ would be more like it.
Now, no swearing in longhand, Max. This is a family channel.
Swearing in longhand.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself.
Great day in the morning.
Yourself.
Sweet.
How about letting your hostages go now?
solved it.
What do you say?
Look at that. Easy.
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo. Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah.
I
Bah.
know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people,
Oh, I remember
don't think
this
of it
now.
as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
All right. I'm just gonna go through the dialogue, and then I think it's time to do some
Your eyes
puzzle
look
solving.
a little spirally.
Sure.
Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Oh, what were in those presents?
Yeah, good question.
Woo! All right.
Bless you.
I think you might be hypnotized.
Don't be alarmed. But I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become
yeah.
a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not,
Whoa.
that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Know-it-allatry.
Can we come in? Is this now? If this were Return to Zork, clicking this would cause you to lose the game.
It would
You'd become
definitely
hypnotized.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean?
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well-
go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's
Wait,
too
I
nice
think
to
we-
stay indoors.
We
You
need to be
boys should go
famous
play
to get on
outside.
your show.
And you
so,
should stop making
Oh.
that face,
Be
dear.
famous
It'll stick
by-
if you're not careful.
Yeah.
What face?
By being the stars of the Manhattan.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Let
you're all
down
putting
Cowboys.
these pieces
Do
together.
you have a picture of Hugh Bliss in your inventory now? Yeah, you do. Okay.
It's a picture of us
So
with Hugh Bliss,
to,
and he's green.
So to win the thing, we need to poison the guy with tomatoes. We need to get the voice modulator.
Who's
Get the
never
voice
going to
modulator. We
be
need to get $1 million.
millionaire?
I think we need
Good
to
old
win this game,
WARP.
Yeah.
Where no horse is so dead they can't beat it a few more times.
Oh, I'm going
I
here.
want to see what this
We've got a
game show is
contestant,
like.
people!
Yeah.
Hit it!
Whoa.
From somewhere
That was
deep
pretty tight,
within the
actually.
bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
I love Sam so
Listen,
much.
Sam, they love us.
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly,
Even one
you'll walk
question
away a millionaire.
Amazing.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true.
Okay, are you ready?
Aww.
Oh, happy day. It's an easy one.
Oh.
If a man
Replace
sets
his
out from the
cards
Horsehead
with the
Nebula
lyrics.
in a spaceship traveling
Oh,
at thrice
shit.
the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
7.
I'd have to say chimichanga.
Judges? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
My gosh, like, both of you are
This is an
so
outrage.
far
I
ahead of me in
demand a
this game.
recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Dude.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Oh, dude, there's so many clever things that mean that they don't actually have to
Yeah.
do animations.
Apparently, WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
That's cheating, Sam. Good thinking.
Don't get your pretty long
I think
ears
you're
in
gonna
a
have to
twist,
use
little
the
buddy.
I'm blue one.
The answers aren't on here.
And then turn in
In
blue.
life, there are no answers.
Oh, that's
only
interesting.
questions.
Another
Something like
prismatology
that.
credo?
No, I read that on a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
Oh my god, am I blue? We need to make
That's
him
the
blue.
question.
Oh my god.
Hey, a perfect fit.
I like it. I like it.
Oh my god.
Wait, what are all the cards in there again?
Hi,
It
Hugh
was-
Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay.
Blue.
Do blue, Hugh.
Oh.
This
All
guy's
right.
pretty amazing.
Bye.
I love it.
All right, perfect.
Bye.
Dude, one of my favorite things is to watch terrible game
Gotta
show
have a
answers.
contestant.
And they're
Hit
so
it.
good. It's one of the best
Welcome
YouTube
back.
clips
Our
ever.
next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, look at his text change.
I know. I like how his subtitles change. That's
The
good.
question is, am I blue?
Yes,
Yes.
Hugh. Yes, you are.
Well, what do you know? That's absolutely right!
Hey!
Yes.
Oh, that's
Congratulations!
wonderful. We did
You're
it.
a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it.
Oh,
All right.
1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
All right, so in the inventory,
The Inventator.
Oh wait, what do these say?
I can't see how anybody would ever be able to answer any of these questions.
Oh.
Oh, dude, we're totally gonna swap them and see what happens. All right.
You gonna put those in for the lyrics for the other guy? Except he hasn't memorized.
He hasn't memorized. I think we just have to hit the high note.
Okay, so.
And we'll use those questions.
I
when
don't know.
somebody
if we'll use
asks
this.
us, somebody asks us to stump them or something.
That could be. That could be.
Or yeah, maybe we did just need to take them.
Although it's surprising that they would, you know, give us, put them in our inventory if they're not needed.
Yeah.
Seems like the game is more efficient than that.
How do I leave the game?
Left door.
This is the game.
Oh, right. Embarrassing idle door. Okay. This is the game. Okay, go. Walkie. Go. Excellent.
His face is still green.
Yeah, we should probably feed him a tomato cake before we sing.
Yeah, because then if he's sick, he can't give us
You can't judge.
any reviews. So it's just a high note, and then Sam's voting for
It
me.
looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Secret Cub Scout arsenal discovered.
Who goes there?
That's good.
Oh, it's you lot.
All right, here we go.
I forgot.
We want to buy
Excellent.
something.
Quite so.
Give us the voice
We
modulator.
come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy.
He has to
It's
accept $1 million in food
Complete
stamps. That's
codswallop.
incredible.
Cod swallow.
Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
Excellent.
All right, so we hit the high notes, and now we need to.
Tomato cake.
Tomato cake.
Do we need to get tomatoes from Bosco's?
I don't remember if there was a tomato spice, but I'm guessing there's a tomato spice.
I feel like there's gonna be. It's gonna gotta.
There's gonna gotta be.
The TV studio.
Goody!
I love
The
Max.
next film schedule or film
I know,
festival.
Max is so good.
These are like the best characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I can't hit escape to pass by the loading screens. All right, cooking without looking. Let's do it.
Without looking.
Welcome once again to Cooking Without Looking, the show where we use absolutely no natural ingredients whatsoever and still make something you guys can choke down. Filling in for the inconvenience
No, there's no-
boys and Chuck Flagon, these
There's
guys.
no tomato?
There's no tomato.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
What are we
Where
making
can we
this?
get a tomato? People, there's
Well, that's all
in
we have time for
cartoon
today.
world, they throw
Goodbye,
tomatoes
adoring
at bad
public.
comedians.
That's true. But there's no audiences anywhere because Myra
Right.
stole all the audiences.
This fridge isn't even a fridge.
Oh, they use no natural ingredients. Of course they don't have tomatoes, because that would be a natural
Right.
ingredient.
I feel like there's got to be an exit in more of these rooms.
Yeah. Okay. So we should have looked. We should have like investigated Bosco's. Maybe there is. I still don't remember if there's anything in the office, but
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like we got to find a tomato.
wait, have we been over to Sybil's? I don't think we
think so.
have. We should go visit Sybil. Maybe Sybil's got tomatoes.
Okay. All right. I'm going this way. Bosco's checking you.
Gotta buy a tomato.
All right. Shaving cream.
Coal tar.
Would
Whipped
the
liverwurst.
sign say buy one,
Want some?
get one?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that did look kind of reddish. Oh wait, there's ketchup.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely
Oh,
referred to
okay.
on TV.
Okay, ketchup.
Yeah.
I don't have a container.
I think that would taste better plain, actually. Say, Max.
I am not getting in that thing again. It took me weeks to get the fishy smell out of my fur.
Okay, so I do feel like there's something that looks tomatoey over here. It's lottery tickets.
Special.
Oh,
Buy one, get one.
What a deal!
What are those? It doesn't say.
Yeah, I don't think they're anything, personally.
We want to buy something.
Although, now that I've
Yes.
remembered that we haven't talked to Sybil, I really want to go talk
Nothing
to
for...
Sybil.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wait,
Maybe
Sybil
she's like,
is the,
I've been doing indoor hydroponics.
She's the
tattoo
psychotherapist. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And mutton Turkish army surplus.
Run!
This game is just real good.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude, it
good.
feels so good to not actually have to try while broadcasting.
love trying.
The game just delivers the content unto itself. What are you now?
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green
shit,
men
we
feeling
do.
frisky, do you?
Oh my god. Yes!
Yes. By which I mean, huh?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
Oh yeah. Journalism's a fine career.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
All right.
So
Wait,
you're a
do we
publisher
have
now?
such a photo?
What happened
Yeah.
to therapy?
I've always had a
100%
fascination with
definitely
the
do.
suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the
the
Alien
guy,
Love Triangle
of course.
Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
All right.
You'll be back.
Keep watching.
I'm just gonna hand it.
I mean,
And it-
yeah, just do it.
There it is.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
That's good.
So,
All right.
all right.
That's so good. I'm
Well-
gonna go pee. I think you can handle
All
it.
right. Good, good.
Dude, it's
I trust you.
There's surprisingly little tomato-based objects in this.
yeah.
Hey guys.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
You'll see
Only
here.
on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
There's nothing like
But I wonder
good,
if we can go
hard-nosed
get
journalism.
You said it.
newspaper now.
It's
Isn't
time
there
to find
like
out
a-
the
Should.
real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this
Oh,
magazine?
can we
I
get an
learned
answer
why
to a
Elvis
question,
had such
huh?
an otherworldly voice.
Maybe.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying.
Dude, I love people dumping on Dr. Phil, even back then.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
All right, let's go.
Supplies.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Instead of keep watching the skies.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know that it's a double entendre. It might just be the corruption of what's the newspaper? Yeah, can we get?
Oh.
Can we get our newspaper out of?
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Didn't even think about that. My God, I am like so behind the times.
I'm just clicking with this game. I like this game a lot.
Aliens Love Triangle Times.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin? Scandalous.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go confront Dr. Hugh Bliss.
You want to
Tell him
check
he's
the
an alien?
office while we're here? Just
Nice.
To make sure
Gosh, dude, you're next leveling this, Sean. I don't even know if there's a solution in here, but the fact that you remembered a whole area that I didn't, Pretty culture's hair.
Pretty culture's
Nice.
hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
All right, maybe the rat has.
Anybody home? Guess not.
Did you get a tomato?
tomato?
Is that the tomato that we need, Lee? Why did you bring a tomato back to taunt us, huh? Push it into the computer.
It's an apple to keep my shirt red.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV.
Goody!
The TV. Goody! I mean, maybe we need to paint something red? I don't know, that doesn't make any fucking sense because he has a tomato allergy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, maybe we put red food coloring in, and he thinks it's a tomato, so then he leaves.
Ask him about cherry tomatoes. Ask him about cherry tomatoes. Because I saw that we didn't go all the way down on that
is that a thing we can
thread.
ask? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could also
Can you
show
eat those
the
little cherry
tabloid to
tomatoes?
Myra
They're
and
small.
see
Oh,
if
yeah.
she's
No!
famous
No
enough to-
tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing.
Happy birthday.
Thanks again.
Enjoy.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy. Like, the only thing I can think of is the ketchup.
I mean, the ketchup does seem like it's right there. We need a
That's
container.
quite the little science.
Yeah, see, this is. I feel like it can't be that. Because if it were that, then we could have just.
Fascinating.
Huh. Yeah, see, Draco says maybe you can make ketchup with those artificial ingredients. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like some sort of bizarre word game where you have to like... Oh, cow pie?
I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not. These are all
Recipe?
thesauri.
There's the
English
Telltale
majors working
Games
for
logo
peanuts.
over on the left.
Oh.
What's that thing?
I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
the
It was
poker
here when we
table
took over the
from,
building after the .com bust.
Game night at the inventory.
Oh my god, that's right.
Game night at the inventory. What's that?
It was a poker game that Telltale published early on. It starred, I think, Sam and Max and the Heavy from.
That's quite an
Team
assortment.
Fortress 2.
They must have scoured every toxic waste dump in the state.
GLaDOS naming?
I think this is one of those cooler things.
What's it doing on the...
Some knowledge is better.
Okay, is there anything over here? Alright, I'm going back in. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give this guy his thing. Here you go.
Oh, Hugh Bliss, we've got something for you.
Perfect.
No gifts. All I need is love. Sweet love.
Well, everyone hates you. What? That's not... What?
Go to Myra.
Nice. Yeah, because then
What are
maybe
we
they'll
getting to
need
Myra?
another
Oh, the love
guest.
times.
Nah.
Oh,
I was no the
Myra. Yeah. God, you are just next level on this.
Yes? Oh,
I mean,
you
I
two
don't know if
again.
this is any
Well,
good. I don't
what
think
is
this
it?
is gonna do
You've
it.
got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
We'll be right back.
Cake yet?
Yeah, we gotta become TV stars.
What?
Nope.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Okay, I'm wandering around here looking for a receptacle for ketchup. But...
Oh man, that apple is so good.
But... Tell me about this apple, Lee.
It was delicious. But it wasn't Red Delicious, because Red Delicious are bullshit.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make
Welcome once again
a
to
cake,
Cooking with...
What are we?
and then we're gonna take the
Today
cake
we're
to the
baking a
condiments and put ketchup in.
Let's visit.
I'm pretty sure.
Max, let's
So let's put in some wombat
pinch or
secretions.
two of wombat secretions.
Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombats, not the secretions.
Let's put in
I'm not
some.
sure that wombat secretions
Every
are
chef has a
actually-
signature
oh,
ingredient that no one has ever heard
Not
of
food.
or used. Mine's MSG.
I
Do
mean,
You put in enough that
secretions
you
are
feel a
pretty big.
burning sensation in the
I think-
back of the neck.
Wombat poop isn't it cubicle?
Make sure to
It
include
was
Oh,
red
great.
dye
is
number
that
2.
wombat? Yeah, I
Cubicle.
know
If
you're
there's
right.
not at least
That
some
is
possibility of
wombats.
malignant tumors, it's
I think they're dry poop because
Don't skimp on the lard.
most rodents
well
are they
said.
rodents? But anyways, a lot of rodents,
Come on,
their poop
marsupials,
is
aren't
not
they?
No
wet.
more.
they all.
Yeah,
Now, do we
is a
broil
rodent
it,
a
Sam?
marsupial or
Right
not?
you are, little
No,
buddy.
they're different.
Into the oven it goes.
Uh,
And through the magic of TV cooking show time,
I
one
guess I don't
gorgeous,
know what a
delicious
rodent
cake.
Oh boy.
is.
Me neither.
All right.
Well, it's like rodentia, as in like the teeth. But that could just be when like old people were like
made
organizing
the
animals
connection.
based on.
What rodentia is like rodentia?
It's like dent,
Yeah. Huh.
like the teeth.
I had no idea.
See,
That's
I'm-
That
cool. I
seems
like that.
like people were categorizing animals by likeness rather than by
But
relatedness.
it's the whole. I mean, like, it's the illusion of taxonomy, right? Like,
The illusion
Yeah.
of taxonomy. Ooh.
if you
What's
if you
at
talk-
stake here?
If you talk to an expert in the field, they will tell you that the lines we draw between all of these different categories of animals do not actually make any sense.
A little
Like, they do
ketchup
not
is always
hold
good
up.
on a cake.
That's
look
perfect.
at you! Look at
God
you!
damn it, Sean. That was excellent.
Absolutely gamered. And that entire time I was fading in and out of focus. Because I'm so tired. I literally have wanted to go to bed 6 times today, but I had a 10 a.m. broadcast and a 7 p.m. broadcast. So I'm like, come on, come on, come on. Like,
Where are we going, Sam?
TV studio.
The TV?
Goody!
Hey, Ulf, Ulf, I'm gonna give you a temp timeout again. Please don't confirm or, like, make comments about solutions being correct until it's actually happened. Because then if it's something where we're like, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And then we say something and someone goes, ah, yeah, finally they got it. Then all of a sudden it ruins the joy of us excruciatingly agonizing over things. Which really is the whole reason anyone
Happy
watches this
birthday.
show.
Oh boy!
Yeah, we ache for that.
Cake! That red frosting looks tasty.
Amazing.
Excuse me. Boy, that
Excuse
was
me.
really... Oh,
Oh, see, his
really?
face is red.
Uh-oh. Time out
We
for number 2!
killed a man.
Yeah.
Number 2.
We need to make a really dark adventure game.
Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just
We're
have to
time
finish
for
the
number
show with
2.
only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
I want to write funny video game. That's what I want to be a writer. I want to be a video game writer. I want to be just a writer, comedian. But I'm not sure I can do that all day.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Oh,
You're
here we
so
go.
Good. Look at you dog man in a suit. Oh, look.
Microphone. Oh,
Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
This is gonna be great.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call
Busted down Hound Dog Blues.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues.
All right. All right, I chose this. Lee, you're the next lyric. Let's go.
Again, I am unbelievably happy.
Shiny like a new Mylar balloon.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah. Sean Bloom hit me.
I'm cooler and hipper than you will ever be.
Playing cocktail angst on my
Oh.
bassoon.
Pity me. This is going to be my choice.
Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
So we
Let's
lost
hear from our
voice
judges.
thing.
We
I
did,
admire
but
your
I think we
courage
hit a
even
high
more
note
than your
on
singing.
that first
You've
line.
still got my vote.
Yeah.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We
I
have
like the other guy doesn't even get to go.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Records.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on
What
Embarrassing
in the
Idol.
world is going on?
All right, let me.
I think that's an episode wrap on the Munchkin Brothers.
So that feels good.
But why Mount Rushmore?
I think we're gonna go to Mount Rushmore in the next episode. That's my guess.
Oh my God, Sean Bloom, you are just like. I've never seen someone have a psychic connection with a piece of software before. This is like astounding to see. Like everything you've said has come true. It's amazing. All right, let's see if we can get in here.
Now that we're
Yes?
recording stars.
Oh, you two again. Well, what is it?
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I think our
I blew up a public
town-
restroom last week.
I want to see a
Madness,
copy of your
whatever.
recording
The
contract,
town-
for one thing.
Oh,
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Okay.
Contract,
all right.
TV clip.
One out of
Piece
the two.
of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet.
All right.
But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved
Shit,
in.
yes.
We
we
have
have
to
Oh my
do
God,
some
yes!
Of course.
We're
What
2/3
kind
of the
of
way
show do you
through.
think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
Perfect.
All right.
We do have a recording
yeah.
contract. In Bottom Records.
Oh, dude,
Take a look.
the
Now, how
complete
about having us
classic
appear on your
inversion.
show?
We're solving
Not so
things
fast.
we didn't even
To
know
get
why.
on my stage, you'll also need a clip from your own TV show as well as
Why is my
evidence of a
camera
good
so-
scandal.
Fame is a distressingly exact
whatever.
mistress.
There you go, dear. Although I strongly disapprove, having a mistress is an excellent start to a scandal. The public enjoys a good love triangle.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal?
Goodness. Well, all you need to do is get a clip from your own TV show, and I'll let you be on mine.
Ooh, then we can return the favor and you can be on ours.
Unfortunately, I'm too busy to laugh derisively at that offer, but remind me to do so later.
All right.
I'm gonna go get...
And you should.
What face?
Okay.
Right.
Have you guys
so
ever
we need
used?
to.
Okay.
I don't. What's the question?
Oh, I was just saying, have you ever used one of these massage things?
Oh yeah. I can never
I
quite
have
get it to
not.
be good.
Is it good?
It's like a batleth that you can use on your own back of your.
Yeah, I've seen
it hooks.
them.
It's okay. I mean, it's almost a little too like spot on. So
There's a lot to
you can't
learn
go
with
too
this
hard
TV
or you'll,
business.
like, end up
Give me the lowdown on the show one more time.
hurting yourself.
Midtown Cowboys is about two
precise.
cattle ranchers
Yeah.
raising a herd in a Manhattan apartment that has a strict no cows policy. Your basic visual hijinks and occasional gross out humor ensue as they concoct elaborate ruses to keep their cow hidden from their landlord, Mr.
I
Featherweight.
do like the chicken.
All right.
You know,
I'm a little confused. What does toothpaste have to do with cows?
The Serious Toothpaste Company sponsors the show, that's what. So we've got to find a way to use that line.
Every episode?
Every scene.
Every scene.
Remind me what that charmingly peculiar line was that you wanted Max to say?
Better get the Serious Toothpaste.
Oh, yeah. Can we take...
The Screen Actors.
Okay, so
Can we put the cow under
The
the
cow.
rug?
yeah, what are the interactables here? Oh, cow's tail.
Oh, interesting. Okay, all right, pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, lampshade. Can we put a lampshade on the cow? Probably not.
I
until
shouldn't
we start
fool with the set while we're not taping the show.
Oh yeah, lampshade.
This
Is
could
that what
use
they
some
were,
sprucing
is that
up.
what they mean
Whatever
when they
happened
say
to our can of spray
lampshading
paint?
something?
I
Is that where
refuse
that
to
comes
answer
from?
on the grounds that I may
It
incriminate
is.
both myself
It's,
and a prominent local politician.
Say no more.
Because the lampshade is hides the bulb, but does it by sort of being extremely like it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't disguise it. It covers it up in a way that is like decorative.
I see.
I believe that's where it comes from.
I shouldn't fool with the set while we're not taping the show.
All right, so how do I start taping the show?
Talk to her. I think talk to her and say we're ready to start.
I love when characters in
Let's
games
have
like
another
this,
go
like,
at that scene,
have
shall we?
Okay, now remember,
moral
your
quandaries
landlord's
about
at the
touching
door,
certain
and you don't want him
objects
to
at
know
certain
you've got a
times.
cow in there. Ready?
Don't want to
Action!
mess up my blade.
Yeah, I know. Would never want to do that in town. The lyrics to those, to the music that plays sometimes.
Okay.
It's good.
Can you give the cow some of that healing?
There we go.
There we go.
Life of the party.
That's good. Look at that guy.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
Oh, our chef.
Yeah, chef.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I
like
went to
Rocco's
Gay
Modern
Paris
Life.
one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
This chicken, man.
That's very good.
Oh my god.
Oh, we have control. Okay. So wait, we gotta do something
Better get serious.
scatological? We
Oh.
gotta do some gross out humor?
Oh yeah,
Somebody
we
has
got.
to eat poop, and then you have to say.
I don't
Oh,
care if it
we
is
have to
just a prop.
Serve
I'm not-
it.
Oh, we get the plate. We get the plate. we
Oh,
put the
heck
poop
yeah,
on the
get the
plate.
plate.
Who left this lying here?
Gross.
That is pretty
Gross.
gross. Yep.
And then
What's
we'll
the
need to do
ding?
the third thing. We'll need to do a
We
third
got it,
thing.
I got it.
Everything's a 3.
Wow.
Here he comes.
Say, what's this?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Moose?
Pan.
Okay,
He
sure,
said
why
moo
not?
goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super. I'll try some of
good
that.
Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, okay, good, excellent.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor.
Oh my God.
Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Oh, better get the serious toothpaste. I know the time.
Exactly.
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Oh my God, we
was
actually
great.
stumbled.
Nailed
Oh
it.
my God.
Love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work,
Incredible.
you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
On a
Let's
VHS
get
tape,
the
baby.
set back the way it
yeah.
was.
I gotta
Oh
turn
my-
my lights up a little bit.
This is the progress being made.
I know.
Oh my
we're
God,
doing
Act 2 is
so
no match
well.
for us. Oh. Dude, does this game's quality just hold up for 6 whole chapters? I mean... Well, this was like one of the real major breakout hits for Telltale, right?
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Oh, you two again.
It,
well,
like,
what
set
is
the
it?
tone.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, in all those articles after Telltale crumbled, they talked about trying to replicate the Walking Dead formula. Like, it needs to be episodic, it needs to do all this, but this predated Walking Dead by, like, 3 years? Is that right?
Did it? I don't know. I don't remember.
Hold on, investigating. The Walking Dead Season 1 game. Alright, initial release date 2012. Wow. Okay, wait. And this game, I'm pretty sure it was 2006. List of Telltale video games, show me.
Wait, what the hell? Is there?
Yeah,
Are
dude,
they still making
2006.
games?
I don't even understand, because I know they went defunct, and then it's like it's like their corpse is getting hacked up and shipped around so they can still use the Telltale name.
Yeah, is it like an Atari thing where that's just a totally different company using that name? Because there's an Expanse series from this year, which is wild to me, and also I had not heard about that.
Wow. Oh no, we lost. We're down 1, Lee.
Oh no! Come back, Lee.
Lee. Oh no. You know, that's crazy that this predated The Walking Dead by 6 years.
By 6 years.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
That's incredible.
I mean, that's so many.
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording.
What if we have our own video
games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars. You'll have us on your show now, yes?
She's like hands in the air in the
I
background.
suppose so. If only as a starting point for examining the deleterious vacuousness of today's entertainment.
We did it.
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, the cow.
Give her a hand, everyone. Bessie Bovine reading from her
Bovine.
new book.
Why
The
is-
Heart Has Four Stomachs,
why is
Ruminations
the
on a Life in
microphone
Hollywood. Out now
doing
in all
that?
major bookstores. This microphone is starting to
it's
spark
shorting
from
out?
overuse. But that doesn't
Oh.
mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not
Jesus.
quite canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys,
Not
who also
quite
happen to be the winner
canceled?
and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Mac.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's us,
Here we
baby.
Amazing.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Whoa!
My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you.
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, man.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented,
Oh my
hot
God.
new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
Oh. All right, so we
There.
can answer every question about that picture in the Times. You know, I so love when comedy, games, shows, stories, whatever it is, do that. Why are these characters not doing the absolutely obvious thing? Like in every single show, you have to ask, why don't you just call the police? We can't do that because we look guilty. Oh, right. Even if it's obvious that they would look guilty, you have to ask it just to let the
Right.
audience member know that you thought of it, right?
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
Oh, that's no alien. That's Hugh Bliss. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh!
Oh, yeah.
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss, the highly respected founder of Prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, yak,
Oh,
yak,
wow.
yak, bloody, bloody,
That
blah,
got
blah,
surreal
yakety,
real
yakety,
fast.
yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah. Blah,
So-
blah. Blah, 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 blah,
Can we ask her difficult questions?
Yeah, let's do this.
Question cards?
She appears to have plenty to say already. I'm not touching that thing. I'd probably get shocked.
Oh,
May I have a drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then no. Blah, 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 blah,
Okay.
yak, yak, yak,
Can we
bloody,
somehow
bloody,
become
bloody,
hosts
bloody,
of the
yakety,
talk
yakety,
show?
yakety,
Got a
yakety,
second,
yakety,
little buddy?
yakety, yakety,
Now
yakety,
that we're
blah,
big
blah,
stars, I'd normally ask that your people call my people to set up a meeting. But since we're old friends...
dude, you can actually hear the person saying blah, blah, yucky, yucky, chuckle every once in a while.
blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak, blah, 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 blah.
That's amazing.
That's very good.
Blah, blah, yak, yak, yak,
All right.
bloody, 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 bloody,
We've got to stop this TV program.
Stop it? It's the greatest moment of my deeply superficial life.
Nonetheless, we'll be trapped here forever if we don't do something.
Look, unless you take out Myra or that bear, or both, you'll never stop it. I say, relax and enjoy the unreal, soul-hollowing ride.
I just can't not
That's
hear it.
so
Chuckle.
funny.
I know, it's very good.
The real threat here isn't Myra at all. It's that bear.
I know. Nothing that cute should be allowed to exist.
It has Myra in some sort of hypnotic thrall.
You made that word up.
Possibly, but that doesn't make it less true. According to the ultra-strict rules of talk show reality, we're stuck sitting over here. possibly permanently.
At least it's comfortable.
True, but we can't do much from here.
Celebrities don't always have to do things for themselves. They perform and have people do everything else for them.
All right, so
Then I shall return to the warm womb of manufactured celebrity.
okay, so
Humanity's not safe while that mysterious little hypno bear is on the loose.
Are we part of humanity, Sam?
Not technically, but we're in danger too.
do I just shoot it with the gun?
Can't we sit over there?
Try.
You'll sit where you are and like it, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Okay.
Yeah, can we talk about...
Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Perfect.
Oh, let's talk about...
Yeah, let's talk about her.
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, brilliant actor and acerbic wit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Ooh.
I'd like to mention my pal Sam and something that happened the other day.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones as dubious as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I crack Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
All right.
Alien love triangle shenanigans.
Yes, relive my embarrassing idol glory.
I'd like to sing a
and see
song
if you
from
can
my
talk into
upcoming
the-
album, Feathers and
sing into
Furious
the
Scribbling.
microphone.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's at brunch today with some baboon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the num back in musical number.
What a wonderful way to
Hey.
remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, 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 yak.
Can I?
I'd like to sing my song again.
Normally, I'd protest.
Maybe
But after 3.5
be the
days on the
helium.
air,
Howling at that. She's at brunch. And so I...
lovely. Mainly because it allows me once again to blah, blah, blah,
Okay,
blah,
so...
yak, 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 bloody, bloody.
So we're getting more objects on the screen. So I'm
I'd
just going to
rather
go
talk
through all
about
the
our
other ones.
smash hit sitcom,
Sure, yeah.
Midtown Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk. You two have become the new breakout stars of a flaccid, dissolute sitcom in its final days. How wonderful for you.
Thanks, we brought a clip.
You certainly did. I had a chance to watch it, and I refused to show it to my audience. It has a shocking joke involving a cow pie. It's a sad commentary on today's culture when the cow pie, once a staple of the American diet, blah, 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 yak, 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 yak.
I see why
Talk
Myra
it.
only lets big stars on her show.
They're easier targets?
If you're big enough, there still might be something left when she's finished.
Okay, so now I guess we just ask about the bear.
Ah, yes. Where
I'd like to
think
talk
you
about
could
that
use the
charming yet
helium and then
mildly
sing the song.
insidious-looking bear
Yeah.
on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah, blah, blah. Yak, blah, 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 blue, blue,
Hopefully
blue.
she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Tri-state nagging spree. Okay, so I'm not sure what... I mean, I can do this.
Oh.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
That's always a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a
I'd
song.
like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy
Oh, you can
old
break
hunk of
something.
road.
Whoa!
What did you
Careful
break?
there, Tiger.
you broke the-
That was wonderful.
Now there's water
I'm so
on the
moved.
table
I
next
almost
to
don't
this
have a long
fucking-
hectoring screed in me. Oh
Excellent.
no! Wait, there it is. Thank goodness. Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah blah blah
Now
blah
we
yak
have
yak
to
yak yak.
somehow push the microphone over.
I'm not
slightly.
touching that thing. I'd probably get shocked. I think it's getting the bear wet, but apart from that, nothing's happening.
How are you gonna move it over?
What's in our inventory? Do we have a...
Can you shoot it?
Put that away right now.
Okay.
Unwise in front of a live studio audience.
Okay.
No thanks. No dice.
Oh yeah.
Can do.
Dude, this reminds me of the best bug in the history of games. When we called George in Nancy Drew, and George just immediately like opens a.
Oh my God,
I can't get to
that's
my
so
phone
good.
right now. Oh, and the other great bug is when there's that slow pan in Black Sad, and it just
Lee,
passes
you missed
through
that
his
day.
face.
But that was amazing.
I think I saw
Oh.
part of that.
It got
think I was
clipped, I
out,
think.
but-
I
yeah.
recently watched that clip again.
Nah. She appears to have plenty to say already.
Yakety 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 yak.
Did we do all of the Max dialogue?
We didn't say
Ah, yes.
me.
Where were we? I think we were
Uh-huh.
discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked,
Okay,
dear.
so there were
Oh,
other
absolutely,
dialogue
Myra.
options.
That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
So, talking about the alien love triangle, there were other options that we didn't choose.
Oh. Were there?
Yes.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
Someone else involved's gotta be. Oh, wait.
Sure.
Oh.
No.
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
Who
yeah.
else is involved?
How shocking. Who?
I don't even know what he's talking
How
about.
shocking. Oh,
One of the
Philo
soda
Pennyworth.
poppers.
Wait, who's Philo Pennyworth?
Who's
He's
Philo
the,
Pennyworth?
he's the chicken.
Oh.
Philo Pennyworth.
As
Nice.
I'm sure most of you know, Philo Pennyworth is the actor who plays Mr. Featherly on Midtown Cowboys. And we happen to have him backstage. Let's bring him
He moved
out.
to... Heck yes!
Oh no.
That's what I
Philo,
wanted.
give us your side. Is it true?
Myra, please, of course not. I'm a veteran of the British stage. I'd never be caught cavorting with a dog, a rabbit, and an alien. It's so 1997.
Yikes!
I doubt we'll hear a more terrifying denial.
This year, anyone who is anyone is all about birds of prey, ring-tailed lemurs, and Bigfoot. No one will ever take you seriously at the Globe Theatre otherwise.
And there you have it. I'm so shocked, I'm going to talk for at least the next 5 minutes about blah, 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 yak, yak,
That
yak.
means you need one of the soda poppers.
It's gotta be.
Because she'll be like, we have them backstage.
Ah, yeah.
All right. Yep.
What's that?
There are still...
Incredible.
Bessie the cow?
Or Bessie the cow? Bessie
Maybe
the
bring the
cow.
cow in.
Try that.
Bessie
Yeah,
Bovine,
'cause the others
our
are probably
co-star
gone.
on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my. Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah!
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork
Boy
rinds.
Mafia.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Oh, did we beat? Oh my god, we're fucking sick, dude.
That's so good.
Literally, we didn't have to do anything but play a game that was good. That's all we did today, was play a good game.
That's all we did. Well, and I ate an apple, and I sort of gave myself a back massage.
I nearly fell asleep in the middle of this.
Yeah.
No joke. I was just starting to, like, nod off, man. It was rough. Go Stars, so do we end there for the year? I mean, pretty basically is what I'm thinking, man.
What if we just shoot the shit for 20 minutes?
Yeah, no, that's exactly how we're gonna do it, man. That's exactly how it's gonna get done. Dude,
Sound design, Bay Area sound.
I've decided.
What's
Made a
up?
decision. The decision is this. I want to make a game that is a comedy game. But not necessarily comedy in that the writing is funny. But in that the gameplay is objectively hilarious.
Sure.
Jess 9000 says, like Hitman? Yeah, like fucking Hitman's a comedy game. But, you know, like Octodad.
Yeah.
Or Quap, or something like that. Yeah. A game that's
like
just silly.
not with like funny writing.
But with like physics.
Yeah. Funny physics.
Wacky funny physics.
Okay, so
I mean, is physics the secret to that? Is that like, is there a way to be a funny game without physics?
Yes. Lemmings is funny. That has
really
physics-y stuff, but
not physics. Yeah.
not physics.
Not wacky physics, certainly.
Oh my god, dude, funny physics is just the shit. Dude, I love funny physics-y things. Well, because, like, there's... I've always wanted one of these survival crafting games to exist where you can build little contraptions. And, of course, for the game to be popular enough that if I spend my time streaming, I won't ruin this career. But, like, you know, you can make little contraptions and just to make the most useless contraptions ever. The dumbest possible contraptions, man. Just like tomato launchers and cars that only turn left. You know, like they can only reverse and turn left, right? Like the old. Did you ever get one of those?
That was so good. What was the deal with those? Was it easier to
I don't know.
make them?
What are you talking about?
So there is an old type of toy RC car where if you hold forward, it goes forward, and if you hold backward, it goes backwards and turns to the left. And there's no turn. And so you can just go forward very quickly, or you can reverse left. And those are it.
What was the deal with that? What I want to know, like, how they built those such that was so much more cost effective.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you only have the 2 inputs.
Yeah, that's one thing.
I think that's where you're getting the savings. Is that you only have to wire up 2 buttons.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's the end of it.
Is that enough, though?
Oh, that's right. It only requires one motor, huh? Yeah, because you need one to like apply torsion and the other to apply thrust.
Torsion, testicular torsion.
Well, yeah, how does that work? Because it has to turn the wheels in order to turn left when you back up.
But probably when it's going back, it just has I'm guessing you can have some sort of passive Jimmy in there that turns it sideways.
Yeah, you can probably just have like
just
some sort of
passive Jimmy?
non-electrical measure where
Passive
when
Jimmy.
it shifts,
piece
it
of
just
plastic.
forces it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's just
that
a-
makes sense.
just gets it. Torques
Yeah.
that Johnson rod right in there. Does that Ford torsion? The striker KOJ says the Ford torsion.
See, I am obsessed
God.
with poor controls. Oh my God, son, Hadrian gifting the 20. 20 is plenty on a sleepy ass Monday, man. Dude,
2020.
this day has just been so challenging. Like, I went to go get my booster shot. And
You got boosted?
Yeah, so first of all, I woke up and I did a show called What the Deck. And the way it works is it's user-submitted decks under various themes. And I play 5 games with my friend. And then we pick our favorite decks and then we play a best of 3. So a series best of 3. So what happened is I lost every single fucking game.
Oh no!
That's great.
And like, I was playing against my friend Brian, who's like, loves being a sore winner. Like, and I mean, he's funny, and I find it funny, but like, all I did was get fucking trashed. And then afterwards, I drive to my booster, and they go, oh yeah, they didn't show up today. And I was like, they didn't show up today? And they're like, yeah, come by tomorrow. And I was like, all right. And, you know, this is, I think one of the funniest things about like all the vaccine stuff in America is that it's so widely distributed. And there's so many different layers of people participating in this that it's just not really, like, I don't know what I expected. It's just like very casual. Everywhere I've been is unbelievably casual, right? Like when I got my first vaccine, someone was just like, hey, do you want to get vaccinated? And I was like,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And then, all right.
Yep.
All right, you're vaccinated. And I was like, okay, bye. And that was it, right? It was like, so... And there was like clearly like an 18-year-old volunteer, you know, one of those people that like doesn't know how to like use anything except this note. They haven't grown more notes yet. All right, so are you Sean? Go, yeah. All right, you should go this way and get your vaccine. Like that's how my vaccine went. And then this today, it's like, oh yeah, I didn't come here. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm here today.
When I signed up
It's
for
very different than my experience.
when I got to boosters because I was because I have asthma, so I got it early. I got it nice and squirrely. I just went on the internet, and they were like, "Do you have pre-existing medical conditions?" And I checked a box.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Okay, here's your date and time." And I was like, "Okay." Like I didn't have to say anything else.
Yeah.
I just walked in, and it was at like a Rite Aid or something, and
Yeah.
somebody was just there, like, "Hey, you want boosters?" Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Dude.
Get boosted.
Yeah, so I mean,
that
like,
was how I got my booster, but there's a lot of like, you know, showing of my vaccine card and checking my insurance, whatever, like verifying my identity.
wow, no one did any identity verification. They're just like,
Yeah,
"You want? All right, come
interesting.
on." I mean, I had to like fill it out and be like, "My name is Sean. I live here."
Sure.
But I mean,
Yeah.
it was totally weird. And so like after that, I am leaving town on Wednesday, and then I'm still streaming Thursday, Friday, from a remote location.
Oh,
But then, because of this, there is someone who helps us on various project stuff, and we're sort of off synced. So he's still working this week and next week, and then is taking his time off. Then we're both off at the same time. So then he's like, "All right, I would love to know what to do." And I saw him today at 3, and I was like, "Oh, we really got to figure out what the fuck to make you do, man." like, there's a lot to do, and I would totally need to sit down and figure it out, man. I'm just like completely crashing and burning, and then we like sit down to play mostly walking, and the game is just funny, and I'm like, "This is great. This is awesome. This is great. This is awesome. This is great." Oh my god.
Yeah.
And so yeah. I want to make a comedy game where the core of it is unbelievably difficult to use controls.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a thing. How you gonna like Enviro Bears?
Absolutely like EnviroBear.
I
Where you
love
have
that
the
game.
bear paw on the steering wheel.
So you know what I love is EnviroBear on iOS. Have you ever played that? Because you need to
No.
touch and drag to move the arm.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's it.
I've not
Yeah.
played that.
You don't play it for long.
Yeah. See, here's the idea. Okay, so first of all, screw the difficulties of multiplayer. We're just going to pretend this is a multiplayer game. What happens is you get together with 3 of your buddies, and then counts you down. It goes 3, 2, 1. Boom, you're in a game, and it's you versus another team. Maybe there's multiple teams, but let's just assume it's 1 team versus 1 team, 4 on 4. And it's a procedurally generated control scheme. So you have a car, a vehicle that needs to move from A to B. And right when it starts, this one just, it's like that car we just described. It can only reverse and go left. And that's like one of the controls. And the other one is like a crank that you twist to refill the energy gauge on it. But when you do that, it also just emits a spray of air that pushes you to the right, right? Like, so you just constantly need to be fixing. Like this is such an accidental great idea. This is fucking awesome, man.
This reminds me a
like
little
that.
bit of
That's good.
semi-automatic, but in a different way. I guess semi-automatic was different because
Semi-automatic was, well, I see where you're getting the comparison. I think if semi-automatic wanted to be funnier, like I don't think that game was trying to be
it wasn't right.
funny. Exactly. But yes, no, Sean, I like this. I like procedurally generated driving controls in like WarioWare is funny, right? Like
Yeah.
competitive microgames is funny.
Dude, oh my god.
I think you could definitely do something there.
But you can imagine this getting real elaborate, where like, the basic one is each person is in charge of 2 buttons. But then it just gets very complicated. Each person is in charge of like 13 buttons. It's like a WoW character's worth of button and control interface. And like some of them are continuous. Like some of them is like your mouse, you have to like scroll up like really far, like one of these sorts of things. You're like pulling it down and shit. And then they have to like hit and hold various buttons, and some of them are like tapped rhythmically. You can imagine the shittiest possible controls. And again, all procedurally generated. So like some of them's a button and that you have a hand and you like are controlling the hand and you're like moving it around to push. I mean, this is so good.
I feel like you would appreciate this. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of this game, and a quick Google search is not bringing it up. But there's a board game that's a cooperative, like standard fare fantasy adventure dungeon crawler sort of a game, and there's like your standard character class archetypes who are trying to get through a dungeon. But instead of, as I remember this game, instead of each player controlling one of the characters, each player basically controls a direction that a character can move. So I might play left. And I can move any of the characters, but I can only move them to the left. And so together we have to like try to get all of them through the dungeon, cooperatively based on those like crazy controls.
Oh my
That's
god,
pretty good.
fuck
That's
yes. Oh, this is so good. I love that. Yeah, and let's go there. Let's go there. Are any of you interested in collecting or producing for this show NFTs, man? Are you guys ready? Like, we can easily make like $1 million in like 4 minutes by making literally nothing. No things. Guys, get in on this, man. What
all I know about
an
NFTs is that
FFTT?
they're
Huh?
all I know about NFTs is that they're square as fuck.
I have never seen a piece of technology that is easier to make fun of. I've never seen one.
Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What anyway, no, I was reading about Web 3.0 and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, what am I not getting about this? And the more that I looked into it, like, there was just nothing. My favorite thing was like, there was a quote by someone who's like someone at Berkeley or something who's like a lecturer, and he said like, well, the thing about Web 3 is this. You know, it's revolutionary and that can be really hard to understand, but like when you turn on a light, when you flip a switch and a light bulb goes on, you know, that just works, and that's hard to understand too. So you just have to understand that this is going to revolutionize everything. And I was
Oh
like,
my god, I
okay,
love it.
Are you selling
What
me
an
the Brooklyn Bridge? Like, what is?
incredible- I mean,
this is-
Jesus.
So, okay, so this is an opinion. Okay, this is an opinion I have about the use of language. So, my background, for any of you who don't know, is in math. Studied math, majors in math. You know what mathematicians love doing? We love defining terms. We love doing this shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, the whole reason that you define a term is that it allows you to talk about something. So, for instance, if you sit down with someone in RTS, you're like, here is the difference between poking and pushing and attacking and rushing. Here's what all these different things mean. So then, if you understand what each of these terms means, it allows you to shorthand things. It allows you to say things like, all right, as you're trying to attack to this, make sure you're poking with these. And that now means something. I use the word poke effectively. But I also find that when it comes to communicating your ideas, if you're sharing it as your idea, you sound more full of shit than if you come up with a term for the thing
yes.
and you externalize it. In particular, it's externalizations. So instead of saying, I'm trying to make something fucking cool here, trust me, you say Web 3.0 functions like this. So we're trying to make something to support Web 3.0. And by externalizing it, you have this ability to communicate that, well, it's not just that it's not that I want to make this thing. It's not that I think it's cool or that we think it's cool. It's that
It's
that external
already
thing
there.
has a demand.
Yeah, it already exists.
Yeah.
We're just supporting it.
Yeah, we just worship it. It's there already.
Yeah. And the thing is that, like, and the fact is, it's externalization is, it's not all bullshit, right? For instance, if you're trying to make a game for the adventure gamer market, right? Or for, or like, okay, let's say you're trying to write a book for sci-fi readers. Sci-fi readers are pretty comfortable with really pushing crazy, interesting ideas. Like, if 70% of the book is unfamiliar, a sci-fi reader is like, oh, this is fucking awesome. If you are an anime viewer and your anime does not start in a high school, you're like, I don't know how the fuck to interpret this, right? That's why all of them begin in a high school, right? Like, 70% of anime is in a high school with layers of tests. That's what that genre is about.
I tried to find an anime to watch that wasn't in a high school, and I couldn't.
It's very hard. It's very.
That's like
very
my
hard.
favorite anime, Sean. My favorite anime, and my favorite anime is Cowboy Bebop High School. It's,
Cowboy Bebop High, baby. I'm going a bit on a tangent here. I'm losing my own train of thought, but you know, it's like the idea of understanding patterns in a market and what a readership wants and this sort of thing. Yeah, that's like really valuable. It's not bullshit to say, oh, this is what the sci-fi readership wants.
Right.
I'm trying to satisfy the sci-fi readership. But
if you were going to be a con man, you might do something that sounded very similar.
Yeah, like Lee, give me a really terrible idea, and what I'll do is I'll create an externalized term for it.
Sure. Let's say it's God. Okay, a terrible idea. Does it have to be feasible or not?
No. Does in particular, it's helpful if it's
silly.
Not
okay.
feasible.
Okay, I have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. This is I just pretend that I just sent you an email about how I've learned how to create a web of psychic pets so that everyone's psychic pets can help contribute to our data so that we can predict the stock market.
Okay, so it's psychic. Are these real pets or these digital pets?
Real pets. It's like we can
Real pets.
activate everyone's pets you know,
And they already
citywide,
have
nationwide.
the pets. That's
They already have the, they already
incredible
have the,
savings.
they're already buying the cat food.
Yeah, no, I mean, so you'd, yeah, you'd
pets
name
are
it
free.
something like organic finance, right? You'd come up with like a term.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
And the pet web is just one possibility within the realm of organic finance.
No, well, remember, it's not a possibility. It already exists. Like, so you would say our focus in organic financing is with pets. Is, you know, there's
I have
already
to-
it's, not pets, domesticated animals. In organic financing, I mean, yes, there is some of the more experimental forms of organic financing that involves actual development of new organisms, but we prefer to stick with domesticated breeds. These already exist. They're nearly universal. All different continents, countries, backgrounds, age ranges all have. There's a built-in tool set here that we're working with here in organic finance. So
Can you talk about the percent penetration that these pets have in different markets? You know,
yeah, that's another really good one. For any of you who don't know, there's this thing that keeps happening in entertainment where you're constantly trying to pitch some sort of numberage, right? So, for instance, we are live to, where's my little dashboardy thing? 652 of you beauty babies have stuck around. Typically, mostly walking guests between 600 and 1,200 viewers. Or if we're playing a game that anyone's ever fucking heard of, it sometimes gets as high as 1,500, okay? Well, you know, my usual viewership is between 2,000 and 3,000. So if someone says, hey, what's your average concurrency? I say between 2,000 and 3,000 for my typical shows. And about half that on my Mostly Walking Mondays. And then we can use that as a basis to
Mostly
discuss
Walking is more of a sticky cheese of a show. It's not for everyone, but if you're in the know.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, this has some of the most regular viewers and some of the longest subs. It's like, and people are like, don't ever cancel it. I will slit your throat if you cancel it. Like, people say like fucking extreme shit. But I'm like, I'm literally done playing Hearthstone. And everyone's like, all right. Mostly Walking, no, that's the diehards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to be, so I can then, as a form of productization, I can say, you would get about this many concurrents. And this is just normal for the sake of deals and stuff. So imagine if I wanted to sound better, but I didn't want to change any of my numbers. I just wanted to retroactively look and I wanted to sound better. I might say we have this many uniques. Like if you look at the entire year, there's millions of unique viewers of Day 9 TV. Literal millions. So we can say the Day 9 TV audience is, you know, in the low millions. And that just sounds better than 2,000 to 3,000.
Very impressive.
Well,
Sounds
Sean, you know,
wow, yeah.
I have a number here in front of me. Do you want to know how many unique viewers there are of Mostly Walking?
How many?
Each and every one of you.
Oh my god. Take a look. It's in a book. Yeah, I mean, so there's this thing that happens where if you have your whatever product on like Roku and TiVo and you're broadcasting in like 20 different locations, you start to say, we broadcast to 42 million households.
Households.
That's how you say
that's
it,
great.
which basically is like describing how many potential recipients exist.
Right.
So, you know, when we're talking about organic financing, you know, like, yes, there is some more experimental org financing that exists where people are trying to create genetically engineered organisms built for this, but domesticated animals already have substantially higher market penetration. There's already 100 million households in the U.S. alone that already have a pet. So, you know, and again, like by externalizing it as this, by making up this term organic financing, and someone's like, what's organic financing? Oh, it's this really interesting cutting edge field that is exploring the idea of, instead of going down the computational route, instead going down the fact that you already have extraordinary organic efficiency. I mean, we have spent a century trying to figure out how to get computers to be as good as just the brain in here. So org financing is about inverting that and saying, okay, well, let's leverage the existing brain power that's there in order to do what computers are only catching up. Do you see how
Really
good I am at bullshitting?
You're very good at this.
Yeah.
And how many neurons would you say, a typical pet has, and then just multiply that by the number of pets in the U.S.
Yeah,
and that's a good number too.
Yeah,
those are big numbers.
Yeah, it's fun, spectacular.
Now, here's my question though.
Yeah.
Shark Tank here.
Oh, please.
Sure.
Why now? Like, why do I need to get in on this now, this year? Why can't I wait to see how this pans out first? And why can't I get in on the second wave? Of this.
Right, because the fact of the matter is, getting in early, right?
It turns out,
there's going to be an inflection point. You see, you just used one of these fucking great words, right?
I don't know what that is, but you tricked me, right? I for a second there, I was like, "Oh shit, inflection point."
There's an inflection point.
I want to
going
beat
on
the
here.
inflection point.
Yeah, because when it doesn't work as well as everything else, it's the kind of thing that, in the short term, tomorrow, should you use OrgFi or should you use traditional computational financing? Yes, if you need to make a decision tomorrow, yeah, absolutely do that. But there's going to come a point where this is going to flip, and suddenly everyone is going to need this technology. They're going to need this expertise. They're going to need the groundwork that we are already years into building. And so the question is,
we could deliver that in 0 time.
What?
If we get started now, when that inflection point hits, we'll be ready to deliver in 0 time.
Well, the idea is that we're getting ahead of that inflection point. We want to have the groundwork laid, so that way we're getting the capital to lay that groundwork now. So suddenly, when that inflection point happens and you have other companies getting interested in this, well, they're going to need to start raising money to be able to start laying what we have already made years of progress towards laying.
Yeah,
and then we can leverage that investment more and more. And the thing is that, like, all I'm doing is I'm saying a really basic concept, which is if you start 5 years early, you will have 5 years of stuff done. So
it's really good.
Early bird gets worm. Do you see?
Point comes.
Yeah.
I also love that. Really, it would take such a social. You'd have to claw so hard at the social vortex just to raise your hand and ask the question, like, does the pet, for lack of a better word, psychic network actually work? I don't know that anyone would be able to ask that. Yeah, but I guess if someone did, like, let's say you've got a Richard Dawkins in the front row.
No, this is terrific, right? So suppose you ask this question. Now, I happen to be able to formulate a response about organic financing for you today, Lee. But just to prove that we can do this externalization bullshit again, while I'm answering, I want you to think of a completely different thing that you want. That's a terrible idea, right? So
yeah.
So you'd say, like, does this work? And you say, here's the thing. All the pieces are already there. It's just a question of assembling the pieces together. We already have 100 million households with 100 million pets with all that computational power there. And this is not a wish. This is not a want. It's already there today. You can check the data. It's working. The question is being able to connect those and leverage those together. And that is actually not as hard a problem as getting all those neurons up in the first place. They're already there.
I'm wondering if at this point you could throw to like name drop someone. Like, could you have hired, the world's best systems person at this point? You could say it's just a matter of getting that done, and for that we have, this.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is exactly where you do fucking I don't want to call it coattail riding, but I feel like there's the scene in the action movie where the guy who's like using ice picks to climb a mountain puts an ice pick in a helicopter that's like going 100 miles an hour this way, and he's like, "Oh!" This is what people do when they name drop roles at companies, right? Like, so all the groundwork of connecting things together is what we're going to do, and this is a hard problem. So we've hired an incredible team.
It's a hard
you like that? This is a hard problem. This is a hard problem.
So yeah, just for the side note, the hard problem here is psychic pet mind connection.
Yes, yes, that's correct. Because again, all the neural pathways are already there. All the computational power is already there. It's a question of connecting together these disparate points and scaling it up. We have someone who was early at Google, who was intimately involved in taking Google from 10 million monthly actives to 2 billion monthly actives. This is someone who understands what it means to have every single person in the world connected. And we're actually doing something that's smaller in scale than that. This is 100 million pets in America. So we're really just going to take a lot of those lessons of, interoperability and connectivity and transfer them to this. Now, here's the funny thing, is that I am just not saying anything complicated. I'm saying if you start early, you will get stuff done soon, which is actually fair advice. We're going to do the thing that's been done before. So we got a person who did the thing to do the thing here. The problem
it's also never been done before.
Yeah, it's never been done before, but it's been done before, so we're just going to do it. But it's
we're going to do the thing that's been done before, but we're going to do it first.
Yeah, and I feel like there's this... it's... And again, there's so much about the language of externalizing that's actually legitimate and fine. But it's But it's like what you say, Lou, and someone's like... Someone needs to raise their hand and go, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean? That doesn't fucking mean anything. What the fuck are you talking about? Show me... Look, because, I think that the correct way to puncture this is to say, show me one animal doing anything with its computational power. Because if you can't show me one doing it properly, you definitely can't get a network of humans. And then it's just fucking everything. I swear to God, we'll fucking...
Animal.
What'd you say?
Show me a vertical slice of one animal.
but not like that, though. Not in like the Cell kind of a way.
You could just go for broke and just pick up Sheriff and Despy and just... At that point, you're doing a sleight of hand, but, if you had to on a Zoom presentation, I bet you could make something look like it worked.
Oh.
Can you, Sean, can you show me a psychic connection between you and that cat right now?
Yeah,
Can you demonstrate that?
My cat is going to meow in 3, 2, 1... Don't give me that fucking look. Perform. Hundreds of millions of dollars are at stake. Despy! Come on. What if I put some energy into the cat? Come here. Fucking hell. You see? No. You see, that's it. It's the first class evidence. It's just like, we're going to make an MMO.
Sell. That behavior clearly means sell, right? This cat is already performing.
Can I short your cat? Can we create a social derivatives market where it's just like we're trading on how funny Jerry is, right? And you can just be like, oh shit, Jerry was trying to tell me this story yesterday. He tripped over his words twice. I'm fucking shorting his humor stock. Like, can you short Jerry? Like, just his humor. Like, Jerry's kindness is like totally flat. I mean, yeah. See, Dalekon says, can we trade on mostly walking? Yeah. That's awesome. It's fucking sick, bro.
Short the show. I'm shorting the show.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna...
If we fail, I win. And if we win, I win.
This is Woofy. We're just recreating a Woofy.
You're essentially straddling the show.
I've got one foot on either side of the show.
Yeah, and if the show goes up, show goes down.
And I'm gonna make it rain.
Well, dude, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck... That's 9/11.
No, as in that's... America will never forget. No, yeah, it's literally 9:11 p.m. Yeah. That's... You walked straight into that. That's so funny. That is so funny.
So I walked into... Yeah, that was like when you...
Yeah,
that was like when it's really loud on the street, so you're talking super loud to someone, and then you walk into like a utterly silent fancy restaurant, you're just like...
Yeah, you're like inner and outer labia. I'm in a restaurant. Hello. It's like, excuse me, are you Sean? I'm like, no. And you leave and you never go back in again. That's really great. Well, okay. Goodbye, beauties.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye.